Hello, World Civilization summer class. I just want to introduce myself and say a few things. Of course, class has not started yet. So I just want to remind you, normally I will get back to any questions within 48 hours. I might be a little bit slower this week if you ask me any questions, but you're definitely welcome to ask me any questions. Please use Canvas to communicate with me directly. When you email me, that's acceptable, but it can get mixed in with other emails. While if you write to me on Canvas, Canvas simply shows me, an inbox with those of you in my class directly communicating with me, and a little light shows on. So it's like, it's better in terms of me not having you fall through the cracks of my vast email that I get. Okay, so please keep that in mind. So one, I just opened up the syllabus just to give you an idea. I really want to remind you all that the syllabus is a good idea of how things will look, but I will change these. I will change things occasionally, and I will always let you know. I will never add more to a syllabus. I will often bring in less into it. Now, how you're going to be able to follow this class is when I eventually open up the modules. Each week I will open up the module, and you will see those weekly objectives on the top, a link. What you should always do as soon as I open up a module, so let's say, okay, I'm going to end up next weekend, opening up the class. What I want you to do is immediately go onto the link that has on the module for the weekly objectives. And that is always more relevant than what you see on the syllabus. And like I said, you will often see that there's less work. Now, where I might change things and put more, but not in terms of work necessarily, is for the discussions. I've been trying to kind of mix up or add better topics for discussions in your weekly discussions. And so I've been kind of revising that section a lot more each week. So you will get an idea of what kind of topics will be going on, but I might expand upon what I want you guys to talk about. And so that might be the most important thing for you to look at, just to say, okay, what questions do I have and need to know for the discussions. So I will go into more details later on about everything you need to know how to navigate through the class. I'm only giving you a little taste of this right now. I will definitely later on give you a very thorough walk through how to get through my class. I try to make this as easy as possible, straightforward as possible, no shock to your system. I really want my syllabus and my arrangement of my class to communicate well with you. So most of the students that I have in the past have told me that they appreciate the fact that my class is very consistent. So you're going to have assignments that are due in a regular kind of way, that nothing's going to throw you off. Now, we will start having assignments that are due on Thursdays and Sundays. Okay, those are the only 2 days that work will be ever due. By at certain point, I will probably have most of our assignments due on Sundays, but in the meantime, we will still have occasionally work due on Thursdays. Okay, that's just something important for you to know. And if I say Thursday or Sunday, I mean by midnight. Okay, so the whole day you would have still on to do that. Now, we're getting a summer course. I've never actually had a summer class like this. It's almost the same length of a regular semester. And I just actually, to be honest, I didn't even really realize that until just coming in to getting this class ready. I've barely had a chance to get things ready. I just put in my grades for this last semester, as many of you know. And then next week, boom, we're starting. And it's only shorter by 1 week of a regular semester. So I was trying to figure out, but I'm still obligated to teach the entire semester as is. So what I want you to do is keep in mind that later in the semester, and I will give you a heads up on this, there will be a week or two that we kind of have doubled up work. And that will be it, okay? So summer courses usually are cram courses, and you usually have to cram a lot more. So you're just going to have to deal with it. That's the answer to this. We are required, when our supervisors look at the work, that we've put everything into a summer course that we would have in the fall. And fortunately, again, we're only condensing it by a week, so that double up work is not going to consist of most of your work weeks, okay? The disadvantage that some of you may feel is that you're going to basically be in this class the entire summer. So anyhow, I will try to make this as painless for you as possible, and I'm hoping for you all to learn as much as possible. Ultimately, communicating with me is going to be golden. I always communicate through announcements. I need you to look at the syllabus, and I need you to also pay attention to some very important parts. One, you will always have to watch every announcement I post. This week, nobody's obligated to be on a deadline, a timeline to see this. So if you're seeing this announcement on the first day of class, that's acceptable, because this is officially not, the semester has not started yet. But this is the only way I can communicate with all of you, and I try to communicate a lot. When I notice that there's struggles that many students are experiencing, and let's say a particular topic or something that's going on, I can address the entire class easily this way, and I can help you all out, kind of fix a problem or address an issue. Sometimes I will be changing things. The bottom line is you need to always listen to my announcements. You're going to see that I'm going to end up the first week or two, I will give you examples of what I want work to look like, video notes and the papers. So those are very important, because I don't grade very difficult, very hard, but I do expect you to follow the rules very precisely. I have a few certain rules that need to be followed or you get a 0. That will all be clear. It's in the syllabus now, but I'll make it more clear later. So please take a look. I hope you're doing well, and I will be going over more about the topic of the class, things to expect. So I will be putting out quite a bit of announcements in the first week, and then it'll just basically probably be just about once a week that I'll do something like this. But I want to make sure you guys are all on board and can transition into this class as easy as possible. So yeah, we'll be in touch.